What's better than this? Guys being dudes.
Guess who's back with a brand new rap? It's white hipster Jesus and his friend Chipmunk. How you doing, Nuggy?
All right, first of all, it's a raccoon. We would decide on that.
Is it a
Quokka.
raccoon though? That picture that you sent me, and I'll probably throw it on the screen for reference here.
That's the Quokka, and no, that's on my private Instagram. Please do not.
Why not? Wait, how are you
private
how are you spelling the name of that animal?
Quokka.
Quokka. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my my repertoire. So, Quokka. You are a quokka. I'd say you're more of a greedent, honestly, because the greedent's got like the mustache going on.
What's a greedent? Oh, that's a Pokemon. Yeah, that's a literal Pokemon. Oh my god, I was watching you the other day. You were running around in the wild zone on your bicycle, and you're like, oh hey, it's Nuggy, and I was like lurking. I was like, wait, what the? I see that. I'm like, oh my god.
Wait, I was running around on a bicycle. Can you tell me more?
Well, like, you're very good, so you were like ghost riding it, but at the same time you were running on top of the chair.
Was I also like recording a rap video whilst I was doing it, and like I had like my cameraman
something about, like,
on the seat?
No handlebars or something?
Oh, okay, touche.
Oh man, welcome back, dude. It's been a minute.
It has. It's been like what, 2 weeks for you, 3 weeks for me, I think.
Maybe.
Depending on when this gets uploaded, because we're actually recording on the day that we're supposed to upload, and we did not think ahead.
Yeah, we did not plan ahead. I think we might be behind like 3 or 4 episodes. Because originally when we talked about you leaving, it was like, hey, I'm going to be gone to the States for a couple of weeks. Can you record an episode while I'm gone? I'm like, yeah, that's easy. 1 episode. Easy breezy. So I do that, like, we're like, oh, we'll take a week off for the holidays. We didn't really plan what happens after the holidays when we need to upload another episode and we have nothing there.
Yeah,
so it was, hindsight's a little 2020 on that situation. So sorry for those of you who are expecting content on a regular basis. We're gonna
Dude, who are you talking to? No one listens to this fucking podcast.
You're right. But if you do listen to this, thank you.
Also, hello. You're probably wearing tinfoil hats, and I probably shouldn't insult the only people who are watching the podcast. I'm just gonna stop.
That's probably not a pro strat.
I'm probably gonna yeah, you're all like really intelligent and clearly beautiful people. Shout out to you. You know.
Shout out to all the homies.
I just winked at the webcam and realized that I'm actually like recording any video footage.
Yeah, every time we talk or just record, like I'm always like shooting finger guns and things. Like,
why are you finger blasting everything, dude?
Oh, it's force of habit, you know.
Force of habit, like you know, you're just in the moment. You're just chilling. Great British Bake Off comes on. You whip out the finger blast.
All right. You gotta check the internal temperatures, all right?
Oh my! You gotta make sure it's
raw is only appropriate
it's like
in
proper
certain
American
settings.
Pie.
Oh no! What a fucking start! We're on to a spicy one. Speaking of spicy ones, recently got the not the show Spicy Ones on YouTube. No copyright, please.
That's Hot Ones, but yeah, I'll let you.
All right, you got it. I don't really watch content. I got the
fake. Yeah, go on.
I got the Popeye's original chicken sandwich yesterday.
Oh my! I wanted to ask you about this. Yeah, go ahead.
I went in. All right, so yesterday was all kinds of scuffed. I went in with the intention of getting the chicken sandwich. I roll up. They have the spicy and the original, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, I'll get 2 of each. Well, 1 for stream. To like compare, because I prefer spicy foods in general. So I knew I was gonna lean more towards the spicy one, but I wanted to get like an original to have like a set point, you know, a control group. So I go there, put in my order, and they're like, "Hey, your total's whatever." I pull out my wallet and I'm like, I fucking forgot my card at home because when I got home from work the other day, I got some Dunkin' Donuts on my way home. And like they handed me a card and receipt. Instead of like, it was early in the morning. I worked a 12-hour shift. Instead of being a reasonable human being and throwing my card back into my wallet, I just put it in my coat pocket and didn't think much of it until I actually left. Because I didn't bring my jacket because it was a nice day. So I didn't have my card. So I had to cancel that order, go back home, get my card, Got there the second time. The line's crazy long, by the way. Whatever they put in that chicken, oh man, people are loving it. So the line's crazy long. I order my food, and I get my bag. I got my soda. I'm enjoying it. I'm about to start driving home. I look in the bag. My order's all kinds of scuffed. But at this point, social anxiety's kicking in. I'm like, wait a minute. I only see 2 sandwiches. I got like a 3 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. That was never a part of the order.
Oh,
I ordered some fries on the side. So I'm like, I mean, I got sandwiches, so I guess I'll go home for today. And then I look at them. They're both the original. I gave one to my dad because he just wanted to try one. So I gave it to him. And I come home. I eat it. And I'm like, this isn't anything like especially crazy. Like
That's what I felt like when I tried Chick-fil-A for the first time.
Yeah, I think everyone just hypes things up.
Oh yeah, we're in a hype culture, dude.
It's all about that clout, boys. With the chicken sandwich, it was a real like. It actually felt like you were eating chicken and not chicken flavored patty.
Okay.
Or like chicken-esque sandwiches, I would want to say.
Like
so
ground chicken versus actual chicken, I guess.
So it's like this nice, like the crispy was like that perfect flaky, crunchy crisp.
Mm-hmm.
And like the chicken was like nice and moist, paired well with like it was a very simplistic sandwich. For the most part, it was just like light mayo, some pickles, like 2 pickles, and then just chicken and bread. So like it really brought out like the buttery of the bread with the like salty of the pickles to crunch, and then like the chicken was like the medium.
You're getting like real
together.
Gordon Ramsay right now, but without the swearing.
Yeah. You got to be thorough when it comes to chicken.
It was a nice sandwich, but it didn't hit the hype.
Yeah, I was like, no, this is a good chicken sandwich. Definitely worth the $4. Big piece of chicken. It's good. Not worth stabbing someone for. And then everyone was like, no, bro, you don't understand. You didn't get the spicy chicken sandwich. So I'm like, you're right. I am kind of missing out on this. Day 2 today. Theoretically 30 minutes before we were supposed to start the podcast, so like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
Yeah. So I go back, I'm like, I'm going in. We're not gonna order anything else, so they can't possibly mess up my order. I rolled up, I'm like, checked my wallet first, we got the card, we're good. Rolled up, I'm like, yo, let me get 6 of those spicy chicken sandwiches. They're like, what? I'm like, spicy chicken sandwich? And then they're like, wait a minute, how many did you want? 6. My nervous ass, like, I'll go and order initially confidently. The moment you ask me a question about my order, I'm like, little bitch mode. I'm like, yeah.
Because you planned out the order ahead of time.
Yeah, I was ready for that. I was confident going and swinging. I'm like, yo, let me get 6 of those chicken sandwiches spicy. And they just knocked me down a few pegs for sure. So I get the order. I come home, and I'm like, all right, we're going to experience this. I open it up. The aroma, the fragrance. I take a bite into it. That spicy mayo, because the chicken doesn't really change that much. It's in the spicy mayo. And the only way I can describe it is like, I've had chicken sandwiches, but they were never chicken sandwiches. The spicy chicken sandwich made me a believer. I'm still not going to stab anyone for it, but...
I'm not getting there. Did someone actually stab someone for a Popeyes?
Oh, for sure. There was like a shooting. There was a stabbing. The lines were crazy, dude. Everyone's like, yo, I need to get this chicken sandwich. Like, even now, like, the lines at the Popeyes by me are very, very stacked. But...
I don't know. Like, people actually get super mad at food places. Like, there was what was it, the Vine, where some dude, like some worker and a customer's fighting at like an IHOP or some shit. Like where the guy's like, can I please get a waffle?
Please get a waffle?
There's that one.
Yeah.
The times I've been to America, I've seen 2 fights. One in a KFC and then one in like a food court, I think.
All right, you come to America, you go to a KFC, and you get food poisoning.
I didn't get food poisoning from a KFC. Okay, I got it from the hotel.
Why'd you live off hotel food?
I didn't. This was like the only time that we ate there.
Oh man, was it like complimentary breakfast or something like that?
No, it was like, we're tired as fuck and we don't want to walk down International Drive to go find a restaurant. So we were like, yo, let's just eat at the hotel. They've tried it. I hadn't tried it at that point. And yeah, I'd never went back because it made me spew out of both ends, and it wasn't pleasant. Like, my Mr. Poopy butthole has only just recovered from getting shot by Beth, and it's been like 10, 12 days. 10 or 12 days.
What'd you order? I'm curious.
It was like and this is where you're gonna rip me. This is where you're gonna rip me, because it wasn't an order.
Before you say anything, it was bad decision making?
Unbeknownst to me, yes. Because effectively what it was like it was like buffet food, right? So is it buffet food? Like, help yourself. I don't know what the fucking term is.
Yeah, that's like buffet style.
Yeah. So you go in, they're like, yo, what do you want to drink? Yeah, you're like, yo, fuck off, I'm hungry. And then you go up to get your food. And then I grabbed some turkey because it was like near Christmas time, right? So they're like, yo, let's throw out some turkey and all this shit. Let's, throw the don't do it yet. And then I just grabbed a few slices of turkey. I didn't really check it, I'm not gonna lie, didn't check it. And then I have a habit of just drowning my food in gravy. And the gravy kind of slapped. So I just drowned everything in gravy. Didn't know until one of my family members was like, oh yeah, this is kind of pink, because they had the turkey, but they didn't have like gravy on it, or at least as much as I did. They're like, yeah, this is actually really pink. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, it's really bad. I was like, oh, cool, I've just ate 3 slices of that. And I'm not just talking like fucking thin shit, like these were like thick cut. Alright, it was the next day. The next day, I was like, oh, I'm gonna skip breakfast, I'm not feeling too good. And then we went shopping, I believe, and we were going through like the outlet mall stuff, and then we hit up the food court. Still wasn't feeling great, but I was like, yo, I need to eat. I was like, can someone just like order me something? I don't really care what it is. And then they came back with Chinese food. Chinese food, when you're feeling good, it's amazing. When you're feeling sick, it's like the worst shit to eat ever.
I'm struggling for your stomach right now.
Like... Yeah, it came up like, I shit you not, like 30 minutes later. It was just like walking around. I was standing outside of a Victoria's Secret waiting for like shit to, people to like get their shopping done. I was just waiting by the exit by the fucking Victoria's Secret, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be sick real quick. My sister's like, what? I just turned around and I just puked. Not even in the bin, but like behind the bin, because it was one of those bins where the opening's not on the top. It's like only on the sides. I'm not about to like fucking sideways my head into a bin, so I just puked behind it. And my sister's got a phobia of
vomiting.
Yeah, she's got like a really bad phobia of vomiting, so I did that, and then she's like, I turned around, she's gone. I didn't know where she was. I was like, okay, she's probably like gone to tell someone, but my lord, it wasn't a cute look. And then I was bedridden for the rest of the trip. I didn't go out at all.
I've had food poisoning like twice in my life, and man, it's just like, you eat the meal, then you're fine for that day. You're like, all right, whatever. You could eat it for breakfast and just be fine for the rest of the day. Yeah. The moment you go to sleep and wake up the next day, oh baby, does it hit you hard. I can't even imagine.
It's like Toy Story syndrome, dude. It's like fucking Toy Story syndrome. Like, it waits for you to close your eyes or to like not be looking, and then it works its magic, and then you wake up the next day and you just feel like shit. But yeah, I don't. It wasn't like super bad like in the morning, because I think that's because I decided not to eat, and I ate quite late the night before. So I ate, went straight to sleep pretty much. Excuse me. Went straight to sleep, woke up, didn't eat, hit the mall, and then I probably was sick about 5 p.m., 6 p.m. It was yeah, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun.
I'm still not over your decision making for buffet turkey.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the judgment. I really will. Like, I didn't think it through. I was just hungry, dude. Honestly, like walking around the parks and shit all day, I was just exhausted. I just wanted food. I didn't care what form it came. Like, I would have eaten out of like a hobo's hands at that point. So
I can't tell if I'm judging you because of just like your decision, or if I don't like turkey, and I think a little bit of the me not liking turkey is coming through. But like,
turkey's not a great food. It's super dry, and that's why I drench it in gravy, because it's a really dry meat.
I only think I like turkey and sandwich slices. Not like home cooked turkey, nothing like that.
Yeah,
I go to the
I know what you
deli, get
mean.
some like turkey sandwich slices, and I'm like, I can stomach this.
But you can't like it's not something you can have like on its own. Like you need a lot of like you need condiment with turkey.
Yeah,
like you can't just have
some
turkey,
mustard
straight
on there
turkey.
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real odd one, and let's not talk about it because it almost killed me. I've never had food poisoning before, and I don't want to sound dramatic, but I actually think I nearly died. I'm not kidding. I actually think I nearly died. Like I was sweating profusely, but I was freezing cold. I was like, because I thought I just had the flu, so I was trying to sweat it out. So I was wearing like a t-shirt, 2 sweatshirts, zip up hoodie, wrap myself in my fucking duvet. I was trying to sweat it out, which is what I usually do when I'm sick. And I just lost so much water from doing that. I was like super dehydrated. I'd get up to like go to the bathroom and I just like almost fall over. Like I had to be very careful. It was
Were
not
you like
fun.
Maintaining hydration or anything like that? Because like
I was drinking like
strat.
what are the? I don't know what your fucking measurements are. What's like a standard bottle of drinking water, like the big one?
16. Oh, big one. That's like a 33-ounce.
Yeah, I was probably drinking like a couple of those. Actually, no, I don't think it's. No, I don't know if it's ounces. I don't know. I was drinking like a big bottle of
1.5 liter.
Yeah, it was more than like 2 liters. I was drinking like 1.5 to 2 liters a day, maybe. I don't know. I was drinking like one of those a day. I don't know what the fucking thing was. I was drinking one of those a day. But then Sophia was like, if you're sweating it out a lot, you probably should switch over to like what are they called? The like hydration drinks, the electrolyte
Gatorades?
drinks. Yeah. So I was drinking Gatorades. I was like switching between. So I'd like have a Gatorade, then I'd drink like however much water, and then I'd drink a Gatorade again just to like keep up on hydration. But everything was like depleting my body. And it was like that scene in the third Harry Potter film when Sirius Black's just like lying on the ground and his soul leaves his body. Like I feel like I was at that stage, and then I don't know, something brought me back, but I was very, very close to gone. It got to a point where I was so sick, I was literally like, yo, actually just, can you just like take me out in GTA 5, please? Because I was so done with being ill. Like that was probably the worst I've been ever.
So do you know like how like things you don't think about that just sort of like work the way they do, and then like at some point you realize the mechanic behind it and you're like, oh, that makes sense. I had one of those moments with the color of poop and food poisoning.
Oh god, right, okay.
So you know like how you eat food
so we've
every
gone
day,
to
like...
chicken spicy sandwich to spicy chicken sandwich to food poisoning to the color of shit.
I mean, this conversation's just going down the drain, but
Why didn't you say down the toilet? That was so... You're losing your powers. You're losing your powers.
It's because I haven't had enough terrible interactions with you. I save them mostly for you. I like to lay them in. But back to this though. So you think, all right, food colorful, poop brown. Makes sense. What happens when you mix a bunch of paints together? You get the color brown.
Mm-hmm.
Weird how that works.
Mm-hmm.
When I had the stomach bug, you don't get like food doesn't stay in your stomach long. And I was drinking nothing but Gatorade.
Bright
and I
green.
had Here's the thing. I had a mini panic. Hear me out on this, right? Because I didn't realize that the mechanic of poop color worked this way.
Okay.
And I hate green Gatorade. So I was only drinking red Gatorade, and I thought I had bloody poop for a while.
Oh yeah. I had the similar thing because I was drinking the blue one.
Yeah.
I think because when you like don't have a lack of food, I think it goes yellow anyway. So it's just like I was having like an heart attack in my stomach.
Yeah.
And then you guys don't have heart attack in the US, do you? You know what heart attack is?
No, I thought you were saying heart attack, but like in a weird way where you don't pronounce the H.
Yeah,
as you would say.
Proper British geezer. I don't pronounce words, innit?
Me and a couple of blokes were having a couple of heart attacks. Can't do it. That was so bad. Was
A
so
new kid
bad.
thinks you're going British or what?
Oh man.
Terrible acting. Right. So we were talking about
yeah.
understanding the mechanics of stuff. We were talking about this a little bit before stream. Something I'm still trying to wrap my head around is the mechanics of makeup. Makeup to me is fucking sheer wizardry. Sorry, go ahead.
I had an ex-girlfriend who wanted for the longest time to run a makeup account on Instagram, so I have some background information on the wizardry, but go on. Let me
I mean, right, I dated someone who worked for Urban Decay, which is like a makeup company, right? And
I thought that was like a global warming cause or something.
I mean, let's not talk about Australia just yet. We'll get onto that in a sec.
Oh no.
But so she was
campfire.
Like, so this new eyeshadow is called Australia Burnt.
Oh my god. Oh,
too soon?
Can we get a too soon?
Actually,
Any too soons in chat?
Yo, no, right, real quick before I go back to my point on makeup, yo, actually, I personally don't know how to fucking do it because I've not looked up on it, and I'm actually like broker in real life than I am in like Pokemon, and I'm broke as fucking Pokemon. So I don't know how to donate to this shit, but yo, if you're in a position where you're like, yo, I could buy a Starbucks today, or I could donate this money to like go help out Australia, which is literally currently on fire, then go do that. I'll have a look, and I'll throw some resources in the description of this video.
It's lit in a bad way, fam.
Oh my god. So going back to the makeup thing, wait, actually, let me just make a note of that real quick. Australia, right? So yeah, I dated this girl who was like a makeup artist for somewhere between 18 months to like 2 years, right? And she looked like the same but different like every time I saw her. And here's the little like the caveat, right? I didn't see her without makeup for over a year. Like when we started dating, I didn't see her without makeup until like maybe 16 months into the relationship.
Wait, you've like never slept over or anything like that?
No, she did, but she would wake up before I woke up to put her makeup on, and she would not let me see her until she put her makeup on.
Wait, but so you're telling me like before she went to bed, she slept with makeup on, or she would wait for you to fall asleep?
She slept on. She slept with the makeup on.
Oh, her poor pores.
Yeah. Yeah. It was wild. Or like she'd remove like foundation and stuff, but she'd leave like eye makeup on.
Would your pillows ever suffer from that?
Oh yeah, I had to buy her own pillow, and then like I'd wash my bedding like every like week, 2 weeks, but then I'd wash her pillow like every like other day when she came when she came over because it was just coated. But to be fair, she was using like expensive shit, so it didn't really come off. It was like fully set in.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, she was. I'm not gonna lie, she was actually bomb as fuck at makeup. Like she was actually really good. But then I saw her without makeup for the first time, and I still feel bad about this, but I legit didn't recognize her. It was like such a transition,
bro. What?
Yeah, I didn't know who it was.
That's fucked.
No, I'm kidding, right? I'm kidding. Like she was in my house. She was in my house. I knew who it was, but I was like, do you know when you like have to do like a double take?
Yeah,
you like look at something and then you like look away, then you like look back again, like really dramatically. It's like pretty common in like films and shit. Yeah, I had to do like a quadruple take because I could not comprehend this is someone I was seeing for like 16 months. Like I didn't understand.
That's like the like shitty meme where it's like, fellas, take your girl swimming on the first date.
Oh yeah, fuck that meme, dude. Like
so terrible.
It wasn't even a case of, oh, I mean, because obviously I prefer, I'll say this, right? Like, I might sound like an asshole, but I prefer the way she looked with makeup. But she only didn't wear makeup that day because I specifically asked. Like, she was in a mindset where she wanted to wear makeup like all the time, and it wasn't for like my benefit. It was just because she felt more confident with it, right? And it was just like a routine that she'd been doing since she was like young, where she'd always just wear makeup and then she'd only take it off in either the privacy of like her own home where like her family had seen her without makeup, or just, you know, on her own. So it was actually quite a big deal for her to like show me what she looked like without makeup. So I felt like an asshole when I was like, because I know.
How'd you respond?
Like,
was there an audible gasp?
No, there was no audible gasp, but I was very like cool and composed. But in like my mindset, I like prepared myself mentally for it. But I know my face was super telling. Like my face completely screwed me over. Like I don't know what I did, but I know my expressions like gave me away.
Did she respond like? Did she get taken back by the reaction?
No, but that was like the first and only time that I saw her without makeup.
Oh, because she like promptly broke up with you after that moment.
No. Like we still dated for like what, like 4 months maybe. But that was the only time I saw her without makeup, and that was only because I specifically asked for it. But it's super weird. Like I'll just scroll down Twitter and then I'll see like someone. I'm like, oh yo, who's this? I'm following this person, and then I realize I've been following that person for like 6 months. They've just changed their makeup ever so slightly, and they look like a different person. Like it's wild. I don't like makeup is. We're living in Harry Potter times.
It's just wizardry.
It's fucking Polyjuice potion, man. It's like they just slap it on their face and they look completely different. It's wild. Like. Should I just start wearing makeup, like low key?
Maybe just get your e-boy game really up there.
Yeah, I need something, because I was talking to Sophia the other day, and she was like, "Yeah, you know, like people on like people don't tend to watch ugly people." I was like, "What the fuck do you mean?" She was like, "Yeah, you know, like if you're gonna watch someone, you want them to be attractive, right? You don't want to look at like Quasimodo if they're streaming." And I was like, "Shit, that's why I've got no viewers. I need to like start wearing makeup. I need to sharpen up, like you say, get my e-boy game on."
Dude, Bo on Twitch got a killer e-game or e-boy game. It's like this live good jawline, like Australian
I hate him already.
Psychiatrist.
Oh my, he's Australian and he's a psychiatrist?
Yeah, he's got the accent, he's got the pay, he's got the look.
Is he single? Dude, I'm asking for a friend.
No, he recently married. Congratulations, Bo.
GG's, congrats.
But I'm gonna just throw this one out there, ladies or gentlemen. His wife is working a job in a different part of Australia for like 8 months. So if you're trying to
don't pimp out a newly married man. What the fuck?
No, I'm kidding. I wish him and Em the best.
Yo, you ain't getting invited to Wait, did you not get invited to the marriage? To the wedding either?
No, but that's partially on me, because I never linked up with him when he was in New York.
No, that's just why. That comment right there is why you went allowed to the wedding. Not even to the reception, dude. Like, do you know how like people have the fucking you can come to the. People don't get invited to the wedding, but then they get invited to like the party afterwards.
Yeah,
you just didn't get invited to either. She was like, "No, fuck you. You're gonna pimp out my husband for like 8 months."
No, dude. It was just bands. It's the kind of relationship we have. Yeah. Hey, I just want to take a moment to say sorry we took so long for the recording, but I recently learned it is the first Monday of 2020, so you got to cut me some slack on that. And happy Monday.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
First Monday of the new decade. Crazy. It's not that crazy. It's actually just, you know,
how numbers work.
Yeah, it's just numbers and dates and shit. But it's kind of cool, I suppose.
Don't bring up dates and shit. I don't know what those are, but numbers. Yeah.
Oh, me neither, dude. Yo, I didn't get ghosted. Yo, Tinder time, boys. That should be a segment of this show, Tinder time.
I'm not gonna have new content every week. Yeah.
Yo, I straight up deleted. Not delete. What's the word? Uninstalled Tinder because of this.
Well, yeah, it's hard to link up when you're shitting out of your ass every.
That is true. That is true. But I was away, right? So I was talking to this girl before I left for America, and we hit it off really well. She shared the same dispositions as myself, I was like, yo, this could actually be pretty interesting, you know. You just, you know, start it off, no expectations, but you know, this could go places, potentially. And then when I was away, we were still talking, and then out of the blue, she was like, "Oh yeah, probably don't want to meet up actually," even though we'd like arranged to meet up for when I get back. She was like, "Yeah, probably don't want to meet up actually." I was like, "Yo, okay.
Oh yeah,
any reason?" She's like, "Yeah, you know, I'm kind of hung up on this guy like who doesn't even like me." And I was like, "Oh, so you know, were you like together or something?" She was like, "No." I was like, "Oh, so were you like friends or something?" And like, you've crushed on him for a while. She's like, "No, I've only known him for like a couple of months." I was like, "Well, then what's the fucking issue?" I was like, I didn't understand because like I hit it first with like the sympathetic thing, right? Because I could relate.
Yeah.
I've been in a position where
you've been hung up on someone.
When I've been hung up on someone, or I've been really interested in someone who is either not interested in me or is just like currently unavailable, right? And that's the position she was in. But then as I like fleshed out the situation a bit more, she was like, "Yeah, I've known him for like 2 months. He led me on. I didn't really know him before that. I'm really into him though, and yeah, he just doesn't like me at all. And we don't really like talk or anything. But yeah, I'm probably not going to meet up with you because yeah, I'm hung up on that."
Can we get an F in the comment section for?
Can we get an F in chat, boys, for all the chat? The description's literally just going to be Fs at this point. Fs and like Straya.
Donation links to Australia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was just like if someone was like, I don't mind getting like, well, that's utter bollocks actually. If I get stood up or whatever, you know, it kind of sucks. But if there's a legit reason, I'm like, yeah, that's fair enough. But if you're hung up on someone after knowing them for like 2 months and you're like locking yourself down from every other possible thing that could like maybe get you over it, like, what's the solution to heartbreak? A good dicking, and she just turned that down. Feels bad, man.
Oh man, like I think the pro strat for Tinder is the swipe, match, and then never talk to each other and just let it chill in the inbox. And that's all the confidence boost you need. It's my go-to strat.
It is, until you see them in public.
Oh my, so there was this, Hinge is one of the apps where like you can see who likes you when they like you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on a Tinder date walking around in New York, and I saw someone who recognized me from Hinge on my Tinder date, and we made awkward eye contact from across the street.
Oh, she didn't like come up to you or anything?
No.
Okay,
no.
good.
Oh, man.
Okay, good.
That would have been too spicy. I think I would have just like logged off every app if I had to deal with that awkward interaction.
Yeah, I had a similar thing. I wasn't on a date with someone else from a different dating app though, luckily. But this is legit why I don't go outside. So I was on Tinder, right, for a while, and I was doing just the whole swipe on everyone. It takes like 2 minutes. Get the daily swipes and then just leave it and then just come back to it like whenever. And then if I get matches, cool. I don't really read bios or anything. I just swipe, and then if I get a match, then I read the bio afterwards.
I'm go through all the pictures, read the bio, swipe, guy.
Nah, because then you get too hung up on someone, man. If you just swipe them all and then you only go through the actual matches, it saves you so much time. Well, I'm an efficient Tinderer, okay?
Yeah, no, I look for connection.
Yeah, the connection is, do they find me attractive enough to want to talk to me? And then you build off from there. You can't look for a connection if they don't swipe back.
Then it becomes a misconnection, you know?
No, fuck that.
That's fine, I'll move on.
But yeah, so...
Because like when you swipe right and match on everyone, then you unmatch because you're like, you finally read their bio and you realize they're like not the person you're looking for. And that's fuck, dude.
Yeah. Or you just do the thing where you just don't talk to people. So I have... Anyway, I matched with some people, right? I matched with some people. Some, like, obviously I didn't talk to everyone that I matched with, and I can be called a dick for that. I just call it efficient. And I was just looking through, and there's a couple of girls I really I didn't really like want to talk to them. I just kind of wanted to see what kind of person they were, right? Because a lot of people on Tinder, like, they either put too much on their Tinder profile or they don't put anything at all.
I hate the just pictures.
Yeah,
just
or
pictures
it's like, I hate writing bios. LOL. Ask me. I was like, yeah, okay, you're a conversationalist.
Add my Snapchat.
And they're usually
add my Instagram.
terrible at talking as well. Just an FYI. And then, so I was just like, I'm gonna fuck around. I like to fuck around on Tinder. I like to have like fun with it. So Sophia convinced me. I was like, I need like really bad pickup lines for Tinder, and she sent me one I couldn't refuse using. And effectively what it was, hey, we should sext, right? Opening line, hey, we should sext. I'll start. And then the opening line of the sext is, seductively removes Crocs. Right?
Oh my god.
And then you just leave it at that.
I've seen this.
Yeah, and then you just leave it at that. I got no replies for anyone that I sent that to. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was super funny.
That.
And if someone like talked to me off of that, I was like, I'm onto a winner, because they've got the same kind of humor, right? So it was like testing the waters. What I didn't take into consideration is that one of the people that I sent that to worked our equivalent of your GameStop. I walked in the GameStop, saw her, kind of stood there like, oh shit, she's a real person. She looked at me, and I promptly left the store. And this
is why I ordered my games online.
It was literally like a turn on my heel situation. I was like, nope, I can't deal with this level of anxiety right now.
Oh, this isn't the Panera.
What I should have done is I should have like, when we like locked eye contact, I should have looked around like, wait, this isn't the charitable donation store that I was trying to go into, and then just it was a bad time.
It would have been ironic if you were wearing Crocs.
Oh my god, I should exclusively wear Crocs now.
Yeah, going out in public, use that line only and just wear Crocs.
That's like dedicating yourself to a character. That's a lifestyle. Let
them know you're about it, because right now, if you ain't about it, then don't be about it.
That's pretty big dick energy, I'm not gonna lie.
It's the power move.
Just go lay on a beach in a thong and wear Crocs.
Oh my, when I heard about that. So, I'm pretty sure my chat is just a big overshare channel. Like,
for sure.
If you want to talk about anything raunchy or like that you did that most people would regret, I'm the spot to facilitate that.
Right, just for context, how did that even come up?
So I have the channel points came out on Twitch. So everyone's got like the, hey, let's do some fitness, or they have like this one-off thing or stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I could do some squats, get the booty game up. So I added squats to mine. I was doing some squats. And after like 30 squats, you're like, let me make this exciting. So I started doing it, turned around, stuff like that. And then like a little bit of my ass crack started showing. So then it got a little spicy. So then we started talking about butt pics versus booty pics, and how I have a butt pic on Discord, not my Discord right now, but like circulating around the internet on a few Discords, is a picture of my bare ass. And the way the lighting's set up is there's the shadow from it's a light above me, so the shadows from my shirt and like my cheeks form a shadow thong. And we got into the discussion of how I don't wear thongs, but it looks like I do. And I was like, nah, mate, you wear thongs. And then someone who I'm not going to say out loud, if you were there, you know.
Bro,
like,
with the sheer authority that he said it, I actually don't think he'd give a shit if we said it on podcast.
But I like to keep it spicy, like if you were there, you know, kind of moment.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So with authority, someone said, you ever lay just like in the sand at a beach with your thong as a male? And then I was like, no, what sparked this on? And then I think you followed up with the, wait, have you?
Yeah, I was like, did you do that? He's like, hell yeah, I did. I was like, what the fuck?
If you haven't heard of BDE, that's a major big dick energy.
That's the biggest dick energy, dude. But how would you contain all that in a thong? That's what I'm wondering.
thongs are only the back half though. At some point, it's like when do you start flossing your balls?
That's what
Like,
I
when does the
mean. Because
transition
like,
start? Yeah.
at what point does the floss end and like the gooch start? And then at what part, like when you hit the like gooch tier, does it like split off into like a boxer brief and it like contains everything? I don't see how you can contain all that energy in a thong.
So the only thing I can think back to is, have you seen the movie Borat?
I have.
So
Oh, I need to
the
look at this though. Yeah.
yeah, the scene where he has the man bikini or the one piece
Mankini.
swimsuit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it literally just like it's like a facelift for your junk.
Yeah, but that goes over your shoulders, so it's giving you a lot of lift. If that's
Yeah,
just going over your hip, like around your waist, like over your hips, that is not going to provide the lift you need, right?
Maybe it's a high-waisted one, but like, what the fuck? I would never wear that.
Not
That
in
just
that
seems like
color.
pain. If I'm wearing it, it would be in that color.
Maybe like bright pink.
Right? I'm looking at the bright pink model right now, and it looks like
I'm quite pale, so I couldn't wear dark colors. It'd have to be something quite bright.
I think the bright pink right now looks like it's wannabe underwear that you don't know how to wear. Where the like neon green is definitely a fashion statement.
The neon green is just goes hand in hand with the meme, so it's. But that feels like it's not being original enough.
Yeah, but that's what helps it. It normalizes it for the confidence. And then
Yeah.
after, maybe let's say you branch out from the floss and you decide to try out new colors. Once you start with the statement piece, you're good.
You just have to get the gateway meme, and then you can. The meme is the gateway, and then you just branch out onto other ass floss.
Oh,
Interesting.
man. And then there's the female swimsuit version with the hair.
Wait,
Where
what?
it's just like, it's a full swimsuit. I'm going to send it to you right now. It's a full swimsuit, but it has like the graphics of the hair and things like that.
Oh, she's even got a mustache.
Yeah, she committed to the look. I'm like strangely turned on right now, not gonna lie.
She's hot. Not gonna lie. Yeah, she's pretty hot.
But yeah, so
That's a nice plant. Sophia would get all kinds of excited about that plant.
I really need to start getting more plants in my room. I just can't keep things alive.
Same.
Like
I
relationships,
can barely keep myself
friendships,
alive.
like basic nutrients. What's that? But Buddy needs water. Have you tried iced coffee?
Oh, get that Gatorade. Change your poop color.
I've been.
That should be
Lately,
part of their sales pitch, honestly. Like, I don't know if you had this in the Burger King over in the States, but we had a Burger King. There's a Burger King burger that has a black bun.
Oh yeah, and it would change your poop black until it dies.
Yeah, it would like change. It was like black or green or something. And that was the sales pitch. Like just word of mouth marketing got so many sales for that burger during the month of October.
The goth aesthetic, I would have some black poop. Do you know how many like cool pictures you could take with black poop?
So we've gone from like ratemydick.com to ratemypoop.com, which is an actual website, I would assume. So don't Google that, especially if you're at work.
Pretty much don't Google anything that we say.
Yeah, just take us for our word that everything we say is true, and don't fact check us.
Oh, for sure. For sure, never fact check us.
Never mind.
No, say it.
I was like, wait, isn't this how we start like a cult or like a religion or something? We just be like, take us for our word and don't fact check us.
No, that's how you start a country.
Oh, okay. I thought that was mass genocide.
Oh, the same thing. So World War III? No, but we'll get into that probably later. I've been on Facebook and I've been using it less and less. It's just like it's become too boomer for me. I don't really get content upgrades or updates from there. It's more or less like, hey, I have so and so as a friend and they need to contact me in some form that isn't text messaging because I hate texting.
Okay.
And they don't have Discord or anything like that, so they just message me on Facebook.
Do you have like WhatsApp?
No.
Or like iMessenger? Why don't you have WhatsApp? WhatsApp's like super easy.
Why would I need WhatsApp if we have text messaging?
Because WhatsApp is instant messenger.
Yeah, but if I need an instant messenger, I'd just use Discord.
But you're using Facebook.
Yeah, well, because Facebook didn't start off as that, and now I have too many contacts on Facebook. But back to the thing, though. So lately, I've been getting random messages from real people, and it's like spam. But this is the first time that they've like actually contacted me multiple times. So like the first one I got was just like a Happy New Year's gif of just like Happy New Year's. And I'm like, all right, someone's really enjoying their life, living their best New Year's, just sending Happy New Year's to random people on Facebook. I can get behind the movement.
Yeah, I wonder what that's like.
Then they followed up with some Barack Obama propaganda, and I'm like, all right. And now they're inviting me to birthday parties. I think they might know me, but I have no idea who this is.
Are these all in like Facebook DMs?
Yeah.
Yeah, run for the hills. How do you go from? How do you make those transitions? Happy New Year slips in some subtle Barack Obama political, whatever the fuck it might be, propaganda. Yeah. Oh, by the way, do you want to come to a birthday party? Like, how do you make
like
those
that
transitions?
One auntie who doesn't really know who her family is.
Yeah, that's called dementia. It's a real problem.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Oh man, I would hate getting old. Everyone's like, oh, I want to live as long as possible. I'm not seeing it. Not like in a depression way, and just like I don't think there's much to gain from it besides spending time with your loved ones, which is at this point. Yeah.
If you want, yeah, but then they'll probably. I really don't give a shit about my health for the most part, like dietary and like exercise and shit.
Yeah, turkey's pink.
So I'm probably
throw some gravy on it.
Exactly. So I'm probably gonna die way before my loved ones, and that's a selfish thing. Because I'm literally like, yeah, I don't want to see people die, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll go first. I don't mind. I'll bite the bullet or just take the bullet. You know, whatever comes first in GTA 5.
As long as you're not biting the pillow.
Never. I'm the one who knocks. Okay. Excuse me. The remnants of being sick feels good, man.
I feel like at this point, I'm just perpetually sick. Working nights takes a toll on you. I'm like always like nasally.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Working nights. You're like, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. You know, working nights. You know, you can.
I love every aspect about working nights at work, but then outside of work, I hate every aspect of working nights.
Yes. I guess it depends the hours that you work nights. The one thing that I loved outside of the workplace was that I would finish a shift at like 4 a.m. I'd come home. If I wasn't feeling like super tired or like I had the day off the next day or some shit, I would stay up until like 9 a.m. just like gaming, and then I'd go to the stores like as soon as they opened, get all like my shopping done. Like get my groceries out of the way. Busy. Yeah. Like if I wanted to like go buy some clothes. Like usually I'm quite, because of like social anxiety and stuff, like if a place is like super busy, it turns me off of wanting to like go there. So if like I want to go for like shopping for clothes and stuff, and actually like trying shit on, I would be like, yeah, if people are there, I'm not gonna do that. So fuck that. But it wasn't bad. I actually quite liked that. That was the one benefit.
I'm a big I will never try on clothes at the store kind of guy. I'll just buy it, never return it if it's the wrong size, and just live there with regret.
You're the worst.
Oh, it's that social anxiety, like.
It is. Also, like dressing room lighting is super unflattering. Like every time I go in there, I'm like, yo, is that what I actually look like? That lighting and bathroom lighting on an airplane is like the worst, especially if you're on like a really long flight. I looked in the fucking mirror when I went to take a dump on on the plane going there, and I was like, what the fuck? I look like the Crypt Keeper. Like, how have they aged this much? It was awful. It was not a fan.
There's only like, I really like one bathroom in my house is like lighting and how I look in that mirror, but then when you go to try to take a picture of it, it like never captures what you see, and I'm like, man, I look fucking good in this mirror. But
ring
yeah,
light mirrors are really good. They make your eyes look bomb as fuck as well.
I need to work on lighting because I have like 2 umbrella stands for the green screen, and then I have a ring light on my webcam. But like
You just
recently,
haven't positioned them properly,
no,
or
I have them positioned where it's good on the green screen. But recently, I've noticed that my current issue is now things are too bright, but I need them for the green screen. And I think I might have to turn on like another light in my room, just like an overall room light to make it less focused.
could you bounce your ring light? Like, could you face it the opposite way and then just have like a
No, because
white piece of cardboard or something?
the problem with that is my ring light is around the webcam. It's built into it.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. Because a lot of people like to use the like soft light splashed off the wall instead of direct lighting.
Yeah, that's what I use. But that's because my LED panels are like, even on the like, it's got like 10 brightness settings. The lowest one is fucking blinding. Like, I'd have to turn into Dr. Disrespect and just like wear shades every stream if I wanted it facing me directly.
I couldn't get used to like when I first got my green screen how many like lights are on you and how bright it is. It's so hard to concentrate. I've gotten used to it now. And like the fact that I have daylight bulbs really helps with my seasonal depression because it's like, oh, fake light. Yes. Give me. But
it's definitely a thing. Lighting and audio are the 2 worst things about streaming. I'd say audio more so, because lighting you can kind of see the results live. Audio, you have to fucking like do pre-recordings or like watch your VODs back and shit. Like even just like it took us like 2 hours to set up for this podcast today, mainly because Nuggies are nonce. But the other reason was because we just
look, I really needed to poop. I was on the slump from the chicken sandwich. You eat too many chicken sandwiches, you're living life, you're cozy, you want to pass out. All right.
I get having like food baby issues, right? And food baby exhaustion. It's tiring. I get that. But wait, just to check real quick, did you sleep from last night? Have you slept?
Yeah.
You have? Okay. Wait, have you actually? 4.
Yeah.
Okay. The way that you said that made me question you. Okay.
I had to think. I really had to stop and think for that one. Because my go-to answer would be yeah. But then my real answer I had to think about.
Oh, I was about to follow someone on Twitch and then I saw they had follower only mode chat.
Oh, that's a big turn off. Like, you come in from a raid. Like, I like raiding. I think it's cool. It's a great way to bring people in and see new people, meet new people, get to hang out in other communities, and it's like cozy. When you blind raid someone and you get dropped off, or like in someone's channel and you get dropped off into a 10-minute follower only stream, I immediately dip. I know it's distasteful, but like I feel like it's worse to have 10-minute follower only mode on. I understand why it's there for trolling.
Yeah. But it's people see it as like some kind of like business venture almost. Like, oh, if I do this, I'm gonna gain a bunch of followers. Like, I was watching. The reason I bring it up is because prior to the stream, while I was waiting for Nuggy for 2 hours, just so I want to throw that out there again.
The podcast.
What?
You said prior to the stream?
Oh, prior to the podcast. Sorry, yeah. I was watching a stream where this guy was just like playing Pokemon VGC battles, and he had some like pretty cool stuff, and I hadn't checked him out before, so I was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. Partnered as well. I don't usually follow partners because I usually stick to like smaller streams that I can like.
They're cozy.
Yeah, they're just cozy, right? You have a better sense of community and stuff. But then I jumped in this guy's stream because I was just like, yeah, fuck it. And he seemed pretty cool. I just scratched my mic, apologies. And then he raided someone whilst we were doing the podcast because I just opened up the tab again. And then I noticed that the guy just he instantly changed his chat to follower only mode.
Oh,
and like he'd just hit affiliate. So I feel like he might be in that stage where he's like, I need to like capitalize on any given opportunity. But I don't know. I take issue with that. I don't like it when I see people who are kind of doing it for the wrong reasons, but I also kind of respect the hustle at the same time.
So while you're watching streams, I also like to distract myself while I record the podcast, and I'm a generally like nervous guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching like shitty Facebook because I had to pull up the
Oh
messages
my
from
god,
that
you're on
person.
Facebook again.
Yeah, I had to pull up the messages from that person, and I like left on Facebook. I'm watching these like 10-minute craft videos about like cement, and it reminded me of an actual conversation I had with a coworker where they didn't know you could purchase cement.
What?
Yeah, like you can purchase cement for like everyday home use or like any project. They thought cement only came in the big spiraling trucks.
Oh.
Yeah. And I always make fun of them because they're from Minnesota, and I would say it's like fake Canada. So that really didn't help. It didn't help their cause. Like they're trying to like say that Minnesota's a cool place. It's just like everywhere else. They have a high school in the middle of a zoo. It's just normal, you know? But like I don't believe like everywhere has that one area that they're like, yeah, this isn't real. Like it's a joke. Like sometimes Alabama's reading and things like that, but like Minnesota is one of those places I can't get behind.
Yeah,
Unless you're from Minnesota and listening, because then you're cool.
Yeah. The only things I know about America is that
Food
LA is
poisoning.
like super Hollywood, but then it depends on where you are. So West Coast's more like progressive and shit, I guess.
Yeah.
Then Florida's the crazy town.
Oh, for sure.
New York, everyone's angry.
Yeah. Well, it depends on where you are in New York. Like city,
Midwest is just boring as fuck, and there's nothing there.
Dude, I would argue that New York City, for sure, like, no one can be asked to deal with someone. Like, if you're in New York City, you bump into someone that's like, you're getting yelled at.
It's
or,
like hey, I'm walking here, like that kind of shit, right?
Yeah. To like a less exaggerated version. But yeah. But like, I don't live in the city. I live in like more of like upstate, so it's relaxed, way chill vibes, not too busy. So it's generally like friendlier. There's good disposition overall. But yeah, in terms of like the parts of people who haven't actually been to that town or city or state, like the generalizations are pretty spot on. Like I'd argue that New York City is definitely.
That was a pretty solid New York accent too, right?
I mean, it was nowhere close to my British accent earlier, but
yeah, all I know about New York is that you have like gridlock traffic. Your winters are beautiful but fucking crazy. Everyone's angry if you're walking or driving. Everyone's angry. And apparently you've got like the best hot dogs ever.
Really?
So I'm told. I know Dick Hall.
Casually looks at pants.
Something
I might have to bust out the Crocs. Hold up.
Something I did want to touch on, but I'm actually not sure if I can link this in the description because it is kind of 18 plus content. In a saucy...
You can mention it, and if they are 18 plus, they can probably look at it on their own.
But we just don't link it. Is that how? Okay, cool. So there were I mentioned this before the stream as well, and it links into the Australia thing. But I followed a Twitter account today called The Naked Philanthropist. And it's a young woman from, it seems like, Los Angeles, California. And she's very like body positive and stuff. And it makes me laugh because all you see on Twitter, especially in like Twitch Twitter, is like, oh my god, woman using breasts to get views, OMG, incel as fuck, right?
Oh, I actually saw about this. I just googled it.
It's super obnoxious, and everyone's just like, oh, I can't believe women are using their body. It's like, yo, it's hustle, man. Like, if you're attractive, if you've got some fucking God-given assets that will benefit you in life, use it. Shut the fuck up.
If I was an attractive female, I would definitely flaunt that.
Yeah, dude. If I look like this chick, I probably wouldn't be doing what she's doing. Because she's doing it in a very creative and cool way.
Positive, good way.
But I'd be using it to benefit myself for sure. So what I wanted to bring attention to is that on January 4th, she posted a tweet, right? And I'll read the tweet out. I won't, because we can't link it anywhere. But the naked philanthropist, I'm sending nudes to every person who donates at least $10 to any one of these fundraisers for the wildfires in Australia. Every $10 you donate, one nude picture from me to your DM. You must send me confirmation that you donated. This has 182,000 likes, 76,000 retweets, and 4.1k comments on Twitter. And then she has an OnlyFans page as well, which I just clicked on for science. And apparently, as of January 4th, the same day, she raised over $17,000 for Australia. That is fucking wild. So anyone who I see, right, this is gonna be like my case study. Anyone who I see who like goes, oh my god, all these like titty streamers, blah blah blah, they're just using blah. It's like, fuck off. This woman's sending nudes to degenerates online to force them, well, not force them, but to coerce them or influence them into helping good causes. And it's fucking awesome. It's like the best thing I've seen all week. It's great.
Dude, I'm about that cause. I get behind it.
Nuggy's currently donating $10.
So, well, hold on, the last 3 digits on the back. What was that? Sorry.
Remember that one time you told me that you were so bored you almost bought feet pics from someone that you had no, like, you're not even a fuck guy. You were just like, yeah, I was bored.
Well, I mean, you ever... Being bored and having money is a dangerous thing.
I wouldn't know what that's like. See, Val's right. You are rich. You're like rich.
I'm not rich. It's just like there are times where I'm a little bit prosperous, and there are times where I'm a little bit bored, and there are times a random person on the internet selling feet pics, and I don't know what to tell you. Oh man, you're really gonna call me out on that too. I didn't buy them, all right? For context, I didn't buy them.
Update, I just scrolled down. Apparently she's raised over $500,000 as of 16 hours ago for Australia.
Apparently she's raised $500,000 and $10 or $500,000 with $10 additionally since then. That I can confirm. Yeah. Not that I would know, but like.
So remember how I was saying earlier, guys, that if you had money for a coffee that you're considering donating, this way you also get nudes that you can use for your own devices. You can also use to catfish people and use it for your own kind of money scams if you want. Don't do please don't do that.
Which I don't advise, but it's a power play.
Yeah. But this is big pussy energy, dude. Like this is good. This is a powerful statement. Big dick energies get said too much, and it means a super positive thing. I feel like though the term big pussy energy isn't very flattering.
I mean, there's just
like if you turn to someone and be like, "Yo, you got big pussy," that's probably not something they want to hear, right?
Well, I think the way vaginas are understood by the general population makes that seem negative.
Yes.
But that's not really like how they work. Big pussy energy just means like they're very like adaptive, and that's dope.
It should be more like elasticated pussy energy.
All right, that's a stretch.
Yo, on that note, I take back what I said earlier about you losing your powers. That was a good one. that was very quick. Yeah. On that note, though, we have been going for an hour. I think this would be a pretty good time to close it off. We don't want to give the people too much of the good shit, you know. We want to spread it out, and you know, this is basically my way of saying let's save any content we have left for future episodes before we dry up.
You were knowing a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't. As if you're gonna call me out on that. I'm usually the one who puts you on blast. Feels bad.
Yeah. Oh baby. Oh,
you just finger gunned as you said that, though, didn't
you? But yeah, it's been a lovely week. Glad to be back into the swing of things. Hope you guys didn't miss us too much.
Yeah, all 4 of you were greatly missed whilst I was away.
Oh, come on, there's more than that.
And again, if you do want to donate to the charitable causes, I will link actual causes.
Or buy nudes for a good cause.
Well, no, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the causes in the description below, like the charities and stuff. But then if you want to donate to me directly through my PayPal link, www.twitch.tv/Gengrowth, I will then put that money to a good cause and donate via this link that we're not allowed to provide you. And then I get juicy goodies at the same time.
Or you could get juicy goodies for yourself.
I could, but I'm also poor, so I probably won't be doing that.
Oh, I'm talking to the viewer.
Oh, yeah, I like it, yeah. This awkward interaction has been brought to you by DudeBroDudes. We're going to be back next week. This episode will either be up tonight or tomorrow, so that will be either the 6th or the 7th, hopefully. If it's not, get fucked. That was an April Fool's. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Love your faces. It's good to be back. Any closing words?
The memer.
Alright then, I'll see you next time. Big pussy energy until then. Love your faces. Bye!
Magical.